Hello, I'm Z, and welcome to Disco Elysium. I want to preface this by saying this is a blind playthrough. I know absolutely nothing about the game. And there's just a few things I've heard, which I'll address now. I've heard it's really good, first of all, which, well, I'll see if it's deserved. I'm expecting it to be good, though. By the looks of it, it seems very unique. And I understand that it's a very replayable game, with a lot of aspects that involve a lot of personal choice in the story. With that, there's not much else I want to say. I would kind of just get into it, to be honest. I'm very excited to see what it's like. And although I said I'd be playing something else after I finished the last series, Entropy Zero, I think Disco Elysium is a good choice because I've had it for a while now and I've wanted to play it. I even got it as a gift, actually, from someone. So it really has been on my to-play lists and with quite high priority. But I guess without further ado, let's get right into it. New game. Oh. We have archetypes. We have thinker, a sensitive person, and a physical person. The thinker will have a lot of encyclopedia knowledge. Sensitive will be Inland Empire. And physical will be hand-eye coordination. Or I can take the time and create my own. I'd like to see what that looks like. Intellect, physique. No, psyche, physique, and motorics. Random? Interesting. To be honest, I don't think I'll be doing that. I think the game really just shows you have three main paths. You can customize them however you want. You can make your own character. But these three main ones are going to be the most game-changing and the most different in between each other, I think, is what the game is trying to tell by this. So, through that logic, I will pick a character from over here. Now, I would love to pick Thinker, because, hey, everyone likes to think they're smart. But honestly, I think Sensitive might be an interesting one. Intelligence is really low, but really influenced by psychology and emotions and everything, huh? I kind of want to try that out. I think I will. It sounds interesting. We'll continue with that. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough something I didn't get to read, I'm very sorry.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Ancient reptilian brain.
Ever.
Nothing ever again? Isn't that death?
Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing. Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
No. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Inland Empire. Easy success. I like the little portrait thing. Wait. I did this to myself? Tell me what's waiting for me. I should trust my inner self, shouldn't I?
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And how small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Interesting touch, dancing to disco music, huh?
You can take it. You're a champion.
Volition. No, I'm not scared. I'm a champion. I'm guessing this is different if you've got different mentalities, right? Because we've got a volition medium success. You're total 11, medium 10, yeah. And volition kicked in saying you can take it, you're a champion. So therefore I am not scared, I am a champion. Let's choose that.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Open your eyes. Wow. Would you look at that? We're awake. I won't say well, but we are awake. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. I wonder why. Looks like someone tore out a tape. Oh, the song was playing. Yeah, sure looks like it, doesn't it? This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Hold tab to highlight. Ooh, I like that. I like that. There's a shoe here. Let's grab it. Take all. Shoe. For my left foot. Green shoe. Let's grab our pants. Take all. What's this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Perception. Hearing. Fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Oh my god, the voice acting. I'm getting fucking shivers down my spine from the voice acting. It's so good. Take my coat. Disco ass blazer, sorry. Not a coat or a jacket. Esprit de corps. Savoir faire. Electrochemistry. What's with this? Necktie hanging?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Savoir faire, medium. Just grab the tie. I've got a 28% chance to just grab the tie.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Grab your chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
I took 1 damage and I have 4 hit points, I see. 4 health.
Finally, pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Did I have like a heart palpitation or something? Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Oh, grab the tie +3 when fan is turned off.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained.
It is no longer, it is in my possession.
What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Blonde light bulb? No, there's plenty of light. There's broken glass. What's in the bathtub? You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Speaking of, that's what I'm gonna be drinking tomorrow. Take all. My white satin shirt. Gives me 1 to conceptualization and -1 to suggestion. So these pants give me -1 to savoir faire. Neck, Inland Empire. I see why the Inland Empire wanted it. And then we have what? A mirror?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Couldn't have been me.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing.
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sure everything's fine. Touch your nose.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Oh. At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Wipe the mirror now.
Behold.
Oh, what a pretty face.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Not making it. The face is making itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. In a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Both of those are very low. Impossible and formidable. Maybe if I was smart, I'd be able to do this one, but I can't do neither of those. Locked? I'm gonna guess locked. Anything else? Oh yeah, the broken glass. Wake up. Walk better.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus. Look out.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
A bottle?
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
My shoe. I don't have my other one.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
It seems like a green snake-skin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go venturing in the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Untie them again. So you said outside. This door should lead to the balcony, you said? But it wouldn't open. Or maybe we're not talking about this door. Maybe I have to use a key? No. Whoa, what is this? Level up. Inland Empire. Whoa, perception, composure, interfacing, savoir-faire, reaction speed, hand-eye coordination. Logic. Oh god. Esprit de corpse. Connection to station 41. Understand cop culture. Authority. Oh god. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Very interesting. Well then, let's go. This door seems to be openable. Hey, you're walking normally now. There's something on the table. 40 cents. I'll take that. 40 real. Most people settle for bed after... Oh, there's my shoe. Oh, actually, I have a thought. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Oh, and that's just pretty. Oh? A gust of briny wind washes over you. Take it.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
How did they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
I see. That's unfortunate. I like my shoes, but... Well, I have a -2 to savoir-faire. I got a total of 0. Sneak under the noses, stunned with immense panic. Yeah, we don't got that. Let's go back in. Calendar? Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Officer?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief executive officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, chief technical officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Suggestion, challenging. Try the expression on her, let her know you want her physically. Let's try this.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
No, I don't want to.
Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time.
Don't back down now. Say what you said again. Proudly.
Sure. I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Superstar cop. It's been established.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
It means I'm a bloated old drunk with sideburns and disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me.
I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. Still smoking.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma, you feel like a smoker. Especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke out the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Our necktie can talk. I'm glad we have a personality for it too.
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Not sure I want to, but okay. You need to get your hands on some cigarettes and then smoke them for those massive bonuses. Find a pack, put it in your hand, and the smokes will do the rest. This is the door she went in through?
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I've swallowed the emotion.
The door is closed.
Leave. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trompe Le Monde. Actually, let's not swallow that emotion.
The door is still no answer. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
No, I shouldn't. Suppress the urge.
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
Chill out. There's no need to do that. There's really no need to do that. Where the hell am I? What does this say? Summer door closed for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. Big gold karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system. By other people.
Of course.
Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
This goes well with my theory that I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
And I have to sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on the boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening with people at the bar then. I see. Hello.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
I sense you're not a fan of mine.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all of those things.
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
It looks... the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
What's over there? The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. The water... This is a water cooler. Large bubble is rising to the surface. Nosafed. What? What did I just gain? Is this health? Oh, I can do a +1 to my health, I see. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. The sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 or 13. There's money in there. What's this? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful, dark liquid is spilling out. An autosave. Sleeping dock worker. The man is sleeping at a table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, "Wild Pines," encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
I've gotten magnesium, which is +1 to my morale.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Let's, look at this. The sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 16, aka 4. This royal pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket.
Hello, sweet. You shouldn't.
I see. Hello, colleague.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Uh-oh.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Let's take our chance here.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
They've gotten one of my names, right? I am called Raphael. It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
Don't worry! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Well then.
Yes, well,
He doesn't process what you just said. It moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Do you mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
I see. Inspect the victim's body.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Oh, it wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
See. Let's go talk to the man again. Hello.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The
You run
lieutenant,
this place.
the lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
Looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you have left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist's name yet.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
Good question.
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
it's your turn.
Oh, what? Oh, you mean questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Clearly agitated again. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
No. Yeah, I'm not gonna hound you on this.
Oh, thank you.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Fine.
Extra fine.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
That's a really low check. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Well, I understand. I mean, I owe you money. You mean I owe you
Wow,
money?
you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Points the red ledger on the counter.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Did I just hear my tie speak to me twice?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Great advice. I'm considering. Give the tie an affirmative tug.
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
You said 120. That doesn't add up.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar.
130.
You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed to show him the coins you found.
Yes, it is.
Is this money? Keep the money.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Don't remember where my house is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
I see.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow? To the exact street, the exact number on a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
A thought. Research time 6 hours. Factual memory turns +1 to encyclopedia. You remember? Okay, internalize. And now I am remembering. Inspect the victim's body. Report your badge missing. Who made the call reporting that crime? And pay for damages. Golly gosh, we haven't even gotten outside yet. And well, I'm out of time. So let's make a save right here. There. I'm going to leave it here. So, you know, if you enjoyed the first episode, leave it a like. Have an awesome rest of the day. And I'll see you tomorrow.